I don't boil eggs in water anymore. Today, we'll look at why eggs crack during cooking, why boiling water isn't always the best option, and which method gives you evenly cooked eggs that are easy to peel. You won't want to go back to the old way once you see how easy this can be. When a cold egg is placed into boiling water, the shell heats up faster than the inside. There's a small air pocket inside the egg, and as it warms up, the air expands and starts pressing against the shell from the inside. If the shell has tiny cracks or its thickness is uneven, the pressure escapes outward and the egg cracks. Through the crack, the egg white begins to leak out. Water gets inside, and the texture of the egg changes. Steaming eggs solves several problems at once. Before cooking eggs, it's important to rinse them. An egg forms inside the hen and passes through the cloaca, a single opening used for laying eggs and for waste elimination. That's why bacteria, including Salmonella and E. coli, can be present on the shell. In commercial production, eggs aren't washed on purpose because the shell is covered with a thin protective layer called the cuticle. It seals the pores and helps keep bacteria out. It's important to wash eggs not in advance, but right before cooking. First, place the eggs in a large bowl. Pour enough water into the bowl to fully submerge the eggs. Make sure there's plenty of water around them. This helps clean the shells thoroughly. Add a tablespoon of baking soda, then a tablespoon of salt. Mix everything well. Baking soda acts as a mild alkaline cleaner. The dirt starts coming off the shell right away. And let it sit for 5 minutes. The mixture of water, salt, and baking soda gently removes surface dirt, oily residue, and organic particles without damaging the shell. Now I wipe each egg with a paper towel. After this kind of washing, the eggs become much safer to handle. The cleaning removes not only visible dirt from the shell, but also microorganisms that could get inside if the egg cracks during cooking. A clean shell also reduces the risk of spreading bacteria to your hands, the work surface, and the finished dish. Let's start cooking. Take a large pot and add enough water. Place a steamer basket inside and arrange the eggs in the pot. 1 egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein. It provides a complete set of essential amino acids in proportions that the human body absorbs very efficiently. That's why eggs are considered a benchmark protein source. While the eggs are steaming, keep a small bowl with vinegar nearby. When you cook them this way, the shells come off much more easily, and the eggs peel cleanly without any damage. The taste stays the same, and the vinegar doesn't get inside. Steaming time is easy to control. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce the heat to medium, and start the timer. Soft-boiled eggs take about 8 minutes, and fully cooked eggs take 10-11 minutes. Steaming eggs solves several problems at once. Steam heats them more gently than boiling water, so the eggs don't knock against the pot. The temperature rises gradually, and the internal pressure stays stable, which greatly reduces the chance of cracks. The whites cook evenly, and the yolks turn out tender without drying out. It's one of the most reliable ways to cook eggs. After steaming, it's best to cool the eggs slightly in cold water and peel them while they're still warm. Eggs cooked this way are much easier to peel. The shell comes off in larger pieces without tearing the whites. The whites stay soft, springy, and fully cooked, without dry edges or a rubbery texture. It's the gentle, even steam that makes the results so consistent: no cracks, no overcooking, and no loss of shape. The cooking time should be adjusted depending on the size of the eggs and the thickness of the shell to get exactly the texture you want. Look how beautifully the egg peels. The shell practically split into two pieces, and the egg is whole and perfectly intact. So, what do we have inside the egg? I steamed the eggs for about 10 minutes. And the result turned out great. You can eat eggs by simply boiling them, soft-boiled or hard-boiled. But honestly, it gets boring. So today, I will make a simple but very appetizing egg snack. So, take 2 eggs and cut them in half. We'll need the yolks for the filling, so place them in a bowl. Eggs are a very versatile ingredient. They work well for quick breakfasts, for cold appetizers, and they pair nicely with a wide variety of other foods. Finely chop 2 small onions. Onions are a simple ingredient, but they're more beneficial than they seem. They contain natural antioxidants that help support the immune system. The fiber in onions aids digestion, and their vitamins and minerals make them a great addition to any dish. Now sauté the onions in a little oil until golden. When cooked, onions become soft and slightly sweet, adding a pleasant aroma and depth of flavor. For the filling, you'll also need a handful of walnuts. Just crumble them. Walnuts contain healthy fats, including omega-3 seconds that support heart and brain health. They're also a source of plant-based protein, fiber, and important minerals like magnesium. In moderation, walnuts fit well into a balanced diet and help maintain steady energy levels. Now mix the yolks, walnuts, and sautéed onions. Add some black pepper and a spoonful of sour cream or mayonnaise. And mix everything thoroughly. Cooking egg dishes is easier than it seems. They come together quickly, don't require complicated ingredients, and always turn out well. The filling is ready. In just a few minutes, you can make a filling breakfast, a simple snack, or the base for a more elaborate dish. Gently fill the egg white halves with the filling and enjoy the taste. Egg white is easily absorbed and supports muscle growth and tissue repair. The yolk contains choline, an essential nutrient for brain function, memory, and the nervous system. Let me know if you liked my way of cooking eggs or if you have your own secret methods. Share them in the comments. I'd love to try them. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next videos on the Practical Kitchen.